So we're headed to the San Sebastian Festival, walking from Miramar. Well, we settled in this picturesque little tent place beside the Plaza Colon that we walked through. As in our last Puerto Rico trip, on our first night, we have dodged a rain bullet under a tent waiting for our food. Okay, I lived in Florida for 7 years, and this is the best grouper ever. And
I've been to Puerto Rico twice, and this is the best mofongo ever.
Si yo llego acá, si no tengo 2,000 seguidores más en Instagram.
walking back to the hotel after the first night of festivities, Thursday night, Condado Beach. Under an umbrella. Gonna hang out here for maybe an hour or two. We just watched this guy, this lifeguard, save this woman that was over getting carried away to the rocks over there. There's the hero.
Everybody's going to San Sebastian. We're on the T9. We're in Old San Juan on the bus.
Uh-oh, we're gonna buy something. We're gonna buy that. The streets are so pretty. A pretty road.
We didn't order the chicken. We stuck with the pork. I feel better about that already. It is great. The food is fantastic. The music is great. The mood is fun.
He's trying a lime. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. How do you not like this? I got the same thing as last night. Grouper, salad. However, I got a side of Puerto Rican rice. And Mark got the pork mofongo again because it was so good. We can't think of anything better in Puerto Rico to eat.
Siendo así y así. He sufrido, pero soy dichoso.
Y ahora, entre Juranito y Búa, los que tengan las manos libres.
Que hay un cielo azul de corona con la luna para hacerte prisioneras, que estás en Puerto Rico. Oye, no estás soñando. Yo quiero un beso que suene. Yo quiero un beso que suene.
We're checked in, ready to board, but we can't until 2:30 for another couple hours, so we're having some lunch. This is really good chicken and rice. More crafts. A building that was built in the 1500s. This is the governor's palace. This was closed last time we were here. So this walkway goes all the way out to El Morro, which we saw last year. It's at the tip, Puerto Rico, and then we did this walk last year to Castillo San Cristobal. And this is where we're gonna get on the boat in 1.5 hours. It's a very pretty street. We've seen big cats around.
This is the little tree area. Our last walk through town before we head down to the boat and get ready to get on board.
I've been here at night when it was closed. We've never been able to go in. This is the little chapel. This is a pigeon feeding area. Part of the city wall. In the Park Palomas. Keeps popping up. Now San Juan. Our cabin. What's out here? Who is that? We have a little balcony. I'm digging this balcony. So here is an iPad with all of the room controls and cabin curtains. What? What?
We're on the top floor of our ship. And here's the view of San Juan from the top. That's the harbor down there where a lot of the cruise ships leave. Condado Bay is the farthest point you can see with all the ships far away. And it's more the inland area of Puerto Rico, the mountains in the background.
Got a game room in the ship. Air hockey tables. This is the bus station that we rode in on. And in the back, the fort of San Cristobal. And in the back there is the Capitol building. We're about to depart Old San Juan. Little champagne toast for a bon voyage party. This is the fanciest clam chowder I ever had. For our first night, filet mignon, béarnaise sauce, chocolate mousse, and panna cotta. We just saw a magic show. Now we're chilling. After the pajama party, we're on our balcony. Oh man, we could look at the stars and the waves.
This is our breakfast. Room service just brought it. It's breakfast in a bag. I guess like if the ship goes down, we don't have to give up our breakfast. We can carry it with us.
View from our balcony.
This is our living healthy moment, which tells you everything you need to know about this cruise. 2 kinds of butter. You look like you're stressing. Are you stressing out?
I think I could go to sleep out here for sure.
We're eating some pizza and champagne on the balcony. So after our 4th meal today so far, and some ice cream chaser, we decided maybe to go for a walk on the Virgin Voyages rooftop deck.
Going snorkeling in Aruba on a catamaran. Walking through Oranjestad, the capital of Aruba. Royal Plaza Mall. Lots of souvenir shops. This is Plaza Daniel Leo. This is the Parliament building. Colorful buildings, and we're walking into Wilhelmina Park. Wilhelmina Park, and this is Wilhelmina. And it's gone. Statue for Anne Frank. Aruba right in the middle. Love these flamingos. Gucci, Cartier, Rolex. Walking back to our ship. We are at a Korean barbecue place.
With this eggplant, Korean eggplant.
Kimchi pancake. Really yummy. Spicy chicken. Pulling into Curacao.
We'll take the north route and we're going to go to beach number 2. Curacao is blessed with 38 beaches all along the south shore. We have rocky coral stone beaches. There are saltwater crocodiles, and that's it. There's nothing.
We're at the beach in Curacao. There she is entering the water.
As we learned on our wonderful excursion today, this fort in Curacao, made in around 1600, is entirely built out of coral.
Four to 6,000 years old, she said. Stones that were in here. Except for the mortar.
Here is more structure built out of coral. We're in the big marketplace area. UNESCO World Heritage List. The Riff Fort was built in 1828. We're on top of the fort and looking at Curacao, the city wall. This bridge is a floating bridge and it swings to let ships in and out. Floating bridge. Still on the bridge. Walking into Curacao. Lots of locks. Curacao flag. I believe this is the governor's palace. Still eating. This is a lemon cheesecake.
Believe it when we eat it.
Yeah, we gotta. Oh, it's hard.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. Cheesecake, right?
Oh, look at that. Today is a day at sea, thank goodness. Eating some ramen. We got a croissant and latte and tea. Here's a model of our ship. I'm hanging out on the balcony in the hammock, just listening to the surf and letting the boat gently sway me back and forth.
We're going to the Manor to see a comedy show.
We're in the Champagne Bar waiting for our dinner tonight at Razzle Dazzle.
We're making a prop for tonight's show, and they came right around us here in the Champagne Bar. This is cauliflower, hot spicy cauliflower, and this is carrots and some kind of, what is this again?
We don't know.
We don't know. We're gonna find out.
Martinique.
When Christopher Columbus set his feet on this beautiful island as the first European.
This is the Balata Church in Martinique, which is modeled off of the Sacré-Cœur Church in Paris. We're in Domaine d'Emeraude, or the Emerald Forest, rainforest. So they have a tour of the rainforest.
Like a magic plant, who's gonna protect them from the bad spirits. You see, he's dropping his roots. This is one of the most nutritive fruits in the world.
Acai.
It's very nutritive. This one, you can stay there.
This is a cinnamon tree.
Uh-huh.
Citronella. This rolls up when you touch it.
The comfrey. The
Aloe
comfrey we use
and
the
henna.
roots. Also when you have like
Cacao.
in the green.
Sugar cane. Orchids. This is Mount Pelée. That is an active volcano that killed 30,000 people in 1902. You can't see it behind the cloud.
And you coming from?
Mount
Do you know where
Pelée.
you're coming from? The boat? Exactly, right there. Exactly.
We are in Saint-Pierre, and on your left-hand side, you can see the old ruins.
Was the largest place in the country until a volcano of 1902 destroyed the village and all 30,000 people who lived there.
Les pitons du Garbet from the other side.
There's sea bass, an eaten antipasta tray, and gnocchi.
We're pulling out of Martinique, still at the Italian restaurant. Luckily, we got a window seat. Off to St. Kitts tomorrow. We're coming into St. Kitts. We're at brunch, and we have this watermelon with frozen berries and granola. We're in St. Kitts, getting ready to go kayaking and snorkeling again. St. Kitts. You can see the Atlantic on the left and the Caribbean on the right. Getting ready to go kayaking. St. Kitts. So that was great snorkeling. Now we're going to kayak back.
Just finished our snorkeling and kayaking here on St. Kitts.
We have to finish the rum punch before we leave. I make rum punch for a living. Now guys, if you're looking for the recipe, it's inside the cup.
Sunset in St. Kitts. Well, this turned out to be good. We ordered another cod souvlaki because it was so good.
It's our last night here on our first Virgin Voyages cruise, and it has been fantastic. The food, service, and some Greek food awaiting the sunset near St. Kitts.
Boat's turning around, heading toward Puerto Rico.
Well, it's our last day on the boat, and we pulled into the harbor here in Puerto Rico. There's old San Juan, pelican flying by. The other harbor for the big cruise ships over there, right in front of the sunrise. For the final meal on the boat, a chorizo burrito. Second breakfast. Naughty boy. Actually third. Seeing all the loading. Feed 5,000 people for a week. There's a lot of food. There's watermelons, cantaloupe, Hennessy, California carrots, Greek fresh produce. Stuff from all over the world. Old San Juan by day. Note the blue bricks.
They're so pretty.
They are. So this is Old San Juan by day, and it's not San Sebastian, so we have cars to contend with. But thousands of less people, so I'm not sure which is better. But this is good for today. Love the colors. We're in Puerto Rico.
This is Casablanca, the oldest continually habitated house in the Western Hemisphere. A century tower. They have many of these on the island, as we saw last time we were here. Particularly, of course, on the water. I guess we can just walk around here in these gardens. They said this was a Moorish garden.
It's right overlooking the harbor in downtown Old San Juan.
Cats all over the island. Wow, this place is huge.
The grounds of Casablanca.
Down these stairs are multiple little gardens and pathways. This is the front of Casablanca. Oh, this is beautiful. It started raining a little bit, and we don't mind. It actually feels good. Lots of shade and a place for cats to hang out. Plantain? Something?
Fatana.
Bromeliad. Now we're entering the back garden.
Found my happy place.
Always inside a tree.
Always inside a tree. Yeah.
This is a cool tree. Very cool tree. This house was built by the Ponce de Leon family and was owned by the military for a while and the American military for a while, and given back to the Puerto Rican government in 1967 and restored to what it would have looked like back in the 17th, 18th centuries, with furniture from back then.
Yeah.
We think that this wall was built before the fort wall that connects El Morro to the fort of San Cristobal. since this was the very first fort used by the military. It's a very nice view of the governor's palace. Inside the little sentry box. Hello. We are in the Museum of the Americas, and this is what we think are the barracks from the 1800s. Does he match or does he clash? Eating, drinking establishments. As you walk by, you're basically in the action. Wow, this is one of the stages during San Sebastian.
We're having lunch in Old San Juan, and it's fish ceviche and guacamole with plantain chips.
Is this the best ceviche you ever had?
Second, the best ceviche I ever had was also in Puerto Rico after we went to El Yunque. Right
True,
on the beach.
that was good too. This is different. Not hardly any other ingredients besides the fish, and I guess that's cilantro and lime. The other one we had was very chunky.
I think it had more varieties of seafood, the other one.
Yeah. We've got a pretty sunset, San Juan, beneath the city walls. At one point today, I saw 6 cats in the same line of sight. We're walking below El Morro at twilight. El Morro. We've seen probably almost 100 cats now. We saw around 20 in these rocks just in one spot. Little artisan street shops. Well, I think we're gonna get some lemonade here. Lime passion fruit. It was good.
Tart.
Very yummy. Gonna try this coconut thing we bought. Let's see if it's the same thing as last year.
Pretty darn good.
Well, that looks fun. Well, looky here. That's the boat we just got off of earlier today. It was a great cruise.
We're at the Cannon Club in San Juan.
More ceviche and ahi tuna tacos.
We haven't eaten in almost 3 hours. We're starving.
Full moon on San Juan. And the people are acting the part. Well, I hate to leave this place. Love Old San Juan. Love it. But it's time to go home. We had a great trip.